April 2020 on the social media Instagram, I've posted this. Worst thing is I actually thought it was good, like I deeply thought it was good. Today, 3 years later, this is how my arts look like. Better, no? What do you mean, no? Today I'm going to share my experience, especially in character design, to back up what I'm saying and give you some tips along the way. So grab a tea, a little snack, and let's go. To start with, I didn't go to an art school, and I had to learn all of it by myself, just like a lot of other self-taught artists. I was drawing all the time, but never really learned the basic. Fast forward to 2019-2020, I was drawing characters, mostly traditionally, but this is also when I started to get interested in digital art. Around 2020, I wasn't interested in characters anymore, and my portrait wasn't really improving. Yet, I wasn't trying to learn, like, the basic. I wasn't trying to learn anatomy. I know, stupid. This is when I started to get interested in landscape and background design. 2021 is when I started to be interested in drawing cute witchy stuff. I was literally obsessed with all of the things and I just didn't stop. I was drawing them all the time. I was just obsessed. At the beginning of 2022, I got an iPad. Before, I was using a graphic tablet. And yes, this is fine for character design. But remember what I said, I wasn't learning anatomy. And to learn anatomy or the basic, I needed time, which I didn't have. After work, I would have a couple of hours or less to draw because I had to be on my laptop and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. With an iPad, I can literally just take it anywhere. With all this time that I had to draw, it was a time that I could use to practice and study. Before I keep going, keep in mind that I am still learning and every day is a new improvement. Every artist that you look up to want to do better as much as any of us does. At this point, I haven't drawn characters in a really long time, so I had to learn everything all over again. So I did by looking at other artists' work and getting inspiration, finding my style. Why did I wanted to draw? Why did I wanted to make people feel through my art? And I think that looking up at artists that inspire you is a really good step. I also had to, practice, which is not an enjoyable moment when your art looks like a flat potato. But we have to go through that stage if you want to improve, right? Don't get me wrong, sometimes my sketches still do look like flat potatoes. But when I look back at how my art was years ago, I feel much better. So to study and practice, I looked at a lot of YouTube videos about anatomy, lighting study, color theory, everything, one step at a time. And I also read books. For example, I'm practicing anatomy at the moment and reproducing elements from this book by and reproducing elements from this book by Joseph Shepard. Anatomy, a complete guide for artists. I'm not saying that I have absorbed every word of this book, but it's helping my understanding of the human body to reproduce it on my own stylist way. Another thing that I would like to mention is that I used to never take breaks and draw every day during 2022. I was posting a new artwork every single day. This year, I learned to focus on the quality of my artwork, analyzing and taking breaks. I thought before that taking breaks was not good because it was wasted where I could have used this time to draw more. But taking breaks is part of the process for your eyes to relax, your brain to adjust, and your mind to sit back. But please keep in mind that our brain, our creative brain, is going to be perfectionists, thinking that our art is not enough sometimes, and that's okay because this is the time where you should step back and you have different ways to do that. Maybe don't draw for a couple of days, make silly doodles instead, draw something that you have never drawn before or something simple, something new. Just allow yourself to regain inspiration. Your own way is the best way. And remember, if you feel too overwhelmed to create a whole piece, think about one stage at a time. The first stroke, the action that you take to make a sketch, one baby step at a time. It doesn't have to be done in the next hour or even today. Taking a break is part of the process. Art is an enjoyable moment. It's a feeling that brings joy, sadness, wonder, and so much more. It's the time where imagination takes over. I also want to say that even that I've said that I hate those drawings, they look awful, I also want to say that without those drawings that today found awful, I would never have improved. I would never have started taking art seriously or keep going that path. And I do love them for this reason, even though they look like flat potatoes. I hope you enjoy watching my little story. I hope you could find yourself in what I was saying. I also tried a new way of filming, so I hope it was pleasing for you, and let me know what you think in comments. Feel free to like this video and also subscribe to my channel for more arty stuff. And until next time, bye-bye! Oh my god, talking. I don't even think like I talk that much in real life. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I need to wee. Bye-bye. Look, do you remember my plant? This one over here? It's getting bigger. Like, it was so small, like on a few videos back. And now it's big and it's getting bigger and I'm happy. And it's my little plant. My little baby is growing.